Oh, hello.
Hello.
Anybody there?
Apparently there's not an audience.
No one's here. All right, later, y'all. Oh, they're building an audience.
Oh, 74.
Building
74 people.
70, look, there's some
Oh,
things
look.
flying in.
I see a lot of hearts.
Love you guys. We love you too.
Those flames.
Flames.
Fire.
Hi. Favorite scene of TVD? Most of my scenes with him actually were some of my favorite. There was actually a really great deleted scene that someone posted the other day, fireplace. You know, we were all riled up.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I remember swatting what do they call it? A book holder thing? What are they called? You know, like a book weight. Bruised the hell out of my finger and broke the thing. It was a pretty heightened alpha situation.
It was great though. Are we gonna see?
You may do.
Whether it's in the flesh, you'll never know. We love you too.
Coming to meet me in Blackpool. I'll see you there. Charlotte, Bedford. What's your favorite song at the moment, Zach?
Anything Michael Malarkey sings in my ear.
Give you that cash, bro.
Wow, these are happening so fast. Would we ever want to do another supernatural show together? Personally, no. I would not. Maybe like a Band of Brothers kind of thing. I'll share a foxhole with
Cop show.
Yeah. How do you steal? Did we steal any great props? I don't know about you, but I stole like my boots, every pair of socks I ever wore. I stole a couple of Damon's jackets. They're a little tight, but...
He's working on those shoulders.
Oh, this is crazy.
Thank you, Amy. Thanks for listening to the music. Who's gonna
Who's
die
gonna
in
die
the
in the
finale?
finale?
Do you know?
I thought everyone. Maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know who does.
Oh wow, 10,000.
10,000 people.
That's cool.
What's up, y'all?
We're gonna miss you too.
Turning the big 40.
Happy
Congratulations,
birthday.
Trina. 40's a great number.
From India, huh? Wow. Zach, would you like to? Would I like to do another crossover on the originals? Sure.
See you at Insurgents. I thought it said 7,500 people have deactivated this video so far.
I can't read it. It's too fast.
Those aren't the guys I know. Can't wait to see it. Let's look on here. All right, we have some things coming in here on the iPad. Yeah, we're just staring at the screen.
Okay, so
We can't read is the thing. He's got his
what
glasses.
would we miss most about Atlanta? Where would we continue to work and live there? Well, I have a house there. I'm going to continue to live there for a little while.
I have an apartment there. I'm going to continue to live there too for a bit.
And what I would miss most about Atlanta would be lake life in the summers.
Thank you. That's a pretty good one. Which past character, actor, or guest star were you most hoping to see return before the series finale? Enzo?
Good answer. Good answer. How has being a part of TVD changed your life? In many profound ways. I am now a father, a little bit wiser, and I've got more friends than I had before.
What country would you most like to visit and why? I didn't catch your name there, but ooh, you know what? I'd love to go to Japan. I've never been. I've always been fascinated by the culture and the people. I'd love to be there for a bit. Who had the biggest tendency to break character or forget lines while filming? Forget lines?
I don't know about forget lines, but break character. Matt Davis was big on that. You know?
Do you remember your first audition for TVD?
Yes, I read for Damon. The note was not handsome enough.
And when you came back in for the recall, what did you done? Had a little Botox?
I came back in for
dyed your
Stefan.
eyebrows?
I wore a cardigan.
My first audition, actually, I self-taped from London. So I just, Enzo was actually, he was actually called Eli initially. And he was a bloodthirsty bastard, I believe. Then he became a romantic dude, I guess. What are your plans for after TVD? I think we have a similar plan. Get another job. Just a suspicion.
He's trying to. Private school's a real mofo.
What do you see in there on the screen?
What are we going to do without Vampire Diaries? I don't know. Well, we are in LA right now. Actually, in the midst of pilot season, and took a little break to come out here and have some
beautiful
coffee
day.
with you guys, answer some questions.
Cheers. Favorite place on set to hang out between scenes? Well, for me, it was definitely my dressing room. I kind of vibed it out, painted the walls red, literally put some silly posters up, and it became my little safe space. So yeah, that in the bathroom.
One of the questions was, if you could play a superhero, what would it be? I choose the human tick because I played a human being on a vampire show, and I think it'd be cool to portray a superhero who's also bloodthirsty.
The Tick?
Yeah.
They cast that.
Yeah,
You know they're doing that show?
Michael,
Oh, I'm just burst the bubble.
you can dare to
Sorry,
dream,
dude.
can't you?
Yeah, you got the color and everything. All right, let's see here. What else we got coming up? Wanted all 8 seasons for Matt to become a vampire, and it never happened.
Never happened. Never happened. I made love with a vampire. I made out with a vampire. I did a lot of things with a vampire, but I never became.
There's a reach around more as well.
It was a reach. Oh. It was a much bigger deal than it appeared because it was
a pretty
with an
big
original.
deal. Oh, okay, never mind. What lesson from your character will you carry with you beyond the show? I'm getting a naughty slap for making sexual euphemisms. What lesson? Have you got a lesson?
Oh, I don't know. I guess doing the right thing doesn't always pay off. Not the best life lesson though, so maybe not.
It is a lesson, though. I can't think of one, to be honest.
What was that one? Oh, over the years, what's that?
Over the years, do you think the writers wrote your character to be more and more like you, or did you become more and more like your character?
I think the writers eventually caught on to my grammatical depth and started to limit my dialogue for sure. What the hell? Enzo!
I think it was a mutual thing in our situation because, every character you play, you become affected by. It's just rare that you get to do it over a long span of time. And in this instance, the writers are watching your work all throughout. So I think you can't help but have that synergy of who's affecting who. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't respond. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I totally know what you mean.
Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thanks for all these little hearts. Can you make them go crazy? Let's get crazy hearts going on here. Crazy hearts! Here they come. A fleet of hearts. Oh, that's nice.
25,000 people.
I feel love. Thanks, guys. Any new songs, Michael? Yeah, well, I'm literally, at the moment, I'm doing the finishing touches on my album. Just sent off my final notes before we send it off to get mastered. Mastering's the final process of making a record. It makes it sound all peaches and creamy. But yeah, it's all sounding great. It's I think it's gonna be 12 tracks, and it's coming to you later this year. It'll be a single coming out in a couple months. Thanks to everyone who's downloaded Scars, by the way. Been getting some great responses from people, and super proud of it. Zach, you being in Vampire Diaries is fitting since your family's in the monument business.
Oh, how correct you are. We did work in the death and dying business. You stab him, we slab him. Fackler Monument.
Still on the side of the hearse. Anyone from Vampire Diaries joining the original cast? I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm sure there's a couple floaters out there.
Enzo, your character came a long way through the show and changes. Do you resonate with that in your personal life? Yes, actually. You know, like Zach, you know, I've had a kid since being here on the show as well. There's been a lot of changes, and I suppose I'm also gradually becoming more romantic again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, Paul Wesley.
Grizzly Adams. Hey, buddy.
I know you guys want us to turn the camera around, but we actually can't. We'll break it. See what else we got here.
I was wondering why they weren't getting up to
Hey, will Matt Donovan character be an original season 4 too? Oh, we already answered that. So something about 50 Shades of Grey that passed really quickly. Really good thing.
doing a solo.
How do you feel after finishing this amazing series? Would you work together?
So fast. Yes, I would definitely work with this guy.
I'd love
again.
to work with Zach again.
Absolutely.
I'd love to work on something gritty and naturalistic, and
Yes.
I like to play human next.
Yeah.
See what we got here. What are you seeing there? Anything?
Geez Louise, it's happening so fast.
One word to describe the series finale. Lee.
One word. What's the one? Oh, the season finale.
Melodramatic. Is that a cop out?
It was very sad.
Sad, bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
I feel like that word's overused. though.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know it's overused too, but this is okay. Epic.
Epic.
Julie would like that. It's epic. It was all the emotions you could expect to feel when a child is born. You know?
Yeah. We'll ask one more question. We'll answer one more question now, and we got to shoot off because we have to greet Paul Wesley. He's feeling really upset that we haven't stood up to greet him. So one more question for you guys. Okay, we're just waiting for one.
Do you like to work Cat Graham?
I know. What are your plans? Zach Roerig, I love you. All right, let's get one more question. Shoot one question. We're going to answer one more question. Here we go. No questions. They're just comments. They're lovely comments, and thank you for all of them, guys. We love you too. All right, just wait on the final question. It's like countdown. It's the most commented on live video yet. Congratulations. What was the hardest thing you guys had to do on the set of TVD? Okay. This is the final question.
Okay.
Let's have a think about it. You know what? I think I can think of one. There's a scene where I had tied Caroline up with vervain ropes, and I was wearing these big rubber gloves, and I had to do this, whatever the knot was, with rubber gloves, and I could not do it. And it was a super emasculating moment. I pitched my first hissy fit. Someone else had to do it wearing the gloves. It's mostly my pride being hurt was the hard part.
What? I'd say the hardest thing about the finale was walking out in our final sort of farewell. All of us walking in a line because one of our castmates was playing Boys to Men. I was back to back. I couldn't keep a serious face.
Which song? The End of the Road?
Yeah. It's the end of the road.
Try to do a sneaky harmony. Anyway, love you guys. See you next time on the next show.